A corporate recruiter and I'm reviewing a penetration tester. Full disclosure, I don't really have a lot of experience with cybersecurity, and this is sort of like testing vulnerabilities and stuff, but let's give it a go. And if you like these types of videos, like, comment, and subscribe. It is beneficial to me. I have no idea how algorithms work, but they are impactful. So what we're going to be looking, and this is not a complete list to be clear, my lack of knowledge on the subject is, the reason why, but we're going to be looking for penetration testing, anything with the word vulnerability, like seriously anything with vulnerability, scanning, assessments, try hack me, hack the box, offensive security. Offensive security sounds really cool. All of these acronyms, which I don't even want to bother saying because there's probably more that I'm missing. This person has applied to 50 jobs for a junior/intern and gotten one per every 50. Not bad. So let's see what it is. So I will say in most places internship resumes are slightly different than what you're trying to apply for a full one, but whatever. Let's review it. So I am missing education. This should be at the top, especially if you're looking for If you're looking for internships, the education should be at the top. So it should be under this, the name and the clearance and all that stuff is good. It should be up at the top because a lot of them want to make sure you're still currently enrolled. Also, don't use these weird bullet point types. Just use the normal basic bullet point types. Conducted comprehensive black box application testing in a custom built burp suit. Burp suit. Sorry. And this is a keyword, conversion to executive leadership. This is actually very good. I'm going to giggle at the word burp suit, but this is a very good bullet point. It tells me what you did. It shows that you did this, which is a keyword, and you worked with leadership, which is also good. Perform white box penetration tests on X company's application. Solid. Here it is. I found it already. Code reviews to interview vulnerabilities, focusing on future maintainability and collaboration with Agile. And yeah, so this is actually amazing. I like all of this, and even the few keywords I found, it's in there. Maybe I'd like a little more, but I'm not fully convinced that these are all the keywords you need anyway, so this is good. Truthfully, what I'm looking at here that is sort of an issue is primarily a formatting one. I don't think your formatting is terrible, but it is part of the issue with proper formatting is, especially in IT, like when you look at like this, right? This is a nightmare to read. And when you're reading like 50 resumes in 30 minutes, you need this stuff to kind of be easy to digest. And when the formatting's hard, it's hard to see all this stuff. Because if I'm looking for OSCP, OSCE, GPEN, and the formatting here is a little off, which it is, it's going to take my brain away from it and I may miss it. Because you can kind of like, if you're doing all those resumes in time, it's just a bunch of jargon. It can mess with you. You can like a fugue state. So I think primarily this is a formatting issue. Also, internships are hard to get regardless. So what I'd like you to do is use the formatting I have in the job, in the description below. It's on my website. You won't have to do anything crazy. Just copy paste these. So what it's going to be is everything's in Arial, which I think it might be. This should all be 10.5 font. This should be bolded. This should be bolded. This should be bolded. This should be bolded. And your name should be bolded, but nothing else. And that's kind of it. Also, your certs should be, your certification should be it should be education and certifications, because I do know for cyber in particular, certifications are very important. So you should have these at the top after your name and everything, then go to experience and then fix the formatting, and you should be getting way more. But overall, I think your bullet points are solid, and I don't know enough about cybersecurity to say what you would need to add to them, so this is a formatting issue. So overall, pass. I just, I want to make sure you stand the best chance, because internships are hard to get. They are very hard to get. So with further ado, let's move on to the next resume. This is a full stack developer resume. So there's usually about one of these every video. What we're going to be looking for is TypeScript, JavaScript, CSS, HTML, Node, Angular, SQL, React, API, REST, Cloud, any type of cloud, Agile, CI/CD, and any extra languages, typically Python, but not always Python. So this person, it hasn't started applying yet, but they're looking to start applying-ish. So, continuous, I don't care. Summary sentences are usually not needed. Also, I don't think you really, not particularly for engineering, you need to put your driver's license. I can't really think of that being a requirement. That's sort of more of a other job requirement. So, this is not needed, not needed, not needed. This shouldn't be in blue. Everything should be in black and white except for your email and phone number, because that's going to put up as blue sometime, and that's fine. All right, working closely with the CTO and team to plan, architect, implement, improve features with our backend, ancient front end. This is actually kind of okay. This should be brain. This should be past tense. Everything should be past tense all the time, even if you're still there, past tense. Also, I need a little bit more with your backend, and if you have like JavaScript, CSS, HTML, you should put it here too. Wrote code for our lambdas using Python and unit test, PyTest, and Modo. This is fine. Built APIs. This is good. I'm missing ETL. ETL can be it. Sometimes there are, sometimes they're not. Glue can be one. AWS, CI/CD, good. You're missing SQL. SQL should be in the first two. Otherwise, I think this is fine. I think you have more of a formatting issue, which seems to be the theme for this video. I wonder if the next couple are going to have formatting issues as well. But the bullet points are actually pretty solid. It's just incredibly competitive in software engineering. So make the formatting wise, everything should be past tense, even though you still work there. And that includes the ones down here. Use the template I have below this. And I think you need SQL, any type of SQL, and maybe any other languages that you use, though, like if it was Python or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, Python, I'm assuming. But other than that, this is basically good. I just need SQL here, and then JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. But otherwise, pretty good. I can definitely see this being moved forward, even with the bad formatting. So, yeah, there's not much more to say. I mean, those are actually pretty solid bullet points. I'm just missing one or two things. And I do know it's here, but it's pretty beneficial to have it up here too. So, which I'm assuming you've used. Any type works. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Maybe Agile, but yeah, overall solid. Formatting issues are pretty easy to fix. So, yeah, quick review. Very good. Let's move on to the next. This is a resume of a software engineer. Is that right? No, front-end developer. Absolutely, yeah. This is a front-end developer. I already did all this stuff. Anyway, they just applied, so we don't know their ratio to applications field. So what we're going to be looking for is JavaScript, React, Angular, JS, HTML, CSS, PHP, SQL, Scrum, Agile, RESTful APIs, SEOs, WordPress, Git, Docker, Jira, and then a bonus is going to be any extra languages, Cloud, or UI, UX. Truthfully, these are probably also in the bonus section, but yeah, whatever. So, let's see. Yeah, again, I don't like skills sections, and this should probably be up top, but engineered an Express API for high-stakes collaboration processing voucher redemptions in MongoDB. Okay, that's not usually a front end. Is this supposed to be a front end? Is this actually front end? Okay, created the official website for Scriptly Studios and React. That's one. Design and deploy to Node.js. There it is. Yeah, so I'm not getting what I need, right? Like, I need this stuff right here. This is the correct keywords. You've got it. I need them here. They do not count if they're here. I don't think you're going to have a lot of chance. Also, MongoDB, I don't think is a common one, at least in specifically front end. I mean, if you're doing full stack or back end, that's different. But for front end specifically, that doesn't read like this. This doesn't read like a front end. Yeah, like I don't like anything about this. The formatting's okay. Yeah, no, I don't think this would go. Like, where's the basics, right? Where's JavaScript? Where's Angular, HTML, CSS, PHP? SQL's there? No, where's SQL? I don't see SQL. I don't see RESTful APIs. I only see MongoDB and React. And API. Oh, there it is. There's the API. Yeah, where's cloud? This right here, all of this needs to be in the bullet points. If they're not in the bullet points, they don't count. I don't think I can move this forward. This reads... yeah, there's not enough here. I could not move this forward. I need this stuff, these languages up top. This needs to be peppered throughout. I need these technologies to be peppered throughout. I need this in the other section to be peppered throughout. It does not count if it has this, because I present this to a manager, and the manager's going to be like, Lee, what the hell are you talking about? I don't see it anywhere in the resume. Say it's right there in the skills section. They say, I don't care. I need to see it in the bullet points, and that's a rejection. And it would make a recruiter look bad. So I cannot move forward with this. None of these bullet points really work. I'm trying to see if any of them are salvageable. Maybe this one. Again, MongoDB is not one I've seen a lot for front end specifically. Back end, full stack, yes, but not front end. Maybe this one, but yeah, there's too many percentages and everything, so I'll just have to move on to the next resume. There's just nothing really here for me. This is not a front end, this is a full stack. I forgot to change it from the last video. This is a full stack developer. You can ignore this part. All right, there we go. Nope, brain, stop working. Anyway, so for full stack, what we're going to be looking for is TypeScript, JavaScript, CSS, HTML, Node, Angular, SQL, React, API, REST, Cloud, Agile, CI/CD, and, sorry about the slam, any other extra languages. So, along with AI, I mean, that's beneficial, but it's an extra. Not everything needs it. This person has applied to 75 to 1. The ratio is 75 to 1, which isn't great, but could be way worse. They are French and living in France with a B2 level in English. I am a US recruiter. I don't know what a B2 level in English is. I'm sorry. So I have to judge it based on recruitment in the US. I understand that other job markets are going to be a little bit different. So let's see. This should be one line, but it's not huge. That's your contact information, which you got rid of. That's fine. That's good. Developed web services and internal web applications using Java, Spring, and Hibernate, Maven, HTML, JavaScript, PostScript. Backed by Git version control. This should be 2. This should be... So there's something a little off in your formatting. Is the length between these is off. This is not huge, but it looks a little weird. Because if you notice here, there's more space between those as there are here. This is the correct one. This is not. So that looks a little off. But in addition, these are the correct keywords. These are good. I don't want you to change these keywords. But I do want you to make this into 2 separate sentences, because this is such a long string of keywords that it's possible they're going to miss what they want. This should be 2 sentences. All right, so developed web service, developed internal web applications and whatever using Java, Spring, Hibernate, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and TypeScript with PostSQL or whatever, and then yeah, they need to be 2. They are right. These are the right keywords, but there's too many of them. I know that's weird considering I usually harp on the opposite, but a blob of keywords is hard to see. Built and deployed data set. I don't know if that's a keyword. Anything there. I don't know if any of this is a keyword. Maybe SOAP. Author, technical documentation, maybe it's even knowledge transfer. This one's actually solid. I do like this. Trained and mentored interns, but again, this is not, this should, again, maybe be the same sentence. So this one you need to break up into 2. These 2 you maybe want to put into 1. Again, this is, because these are all sort of the same keywords, right? The keywords you're looking for here are specifically like leadership and stakeholders, which are good, but I'm missing more of the technical stuff. So yeah, I need more of this stuff throughout the rest of this. You have it right though. These are the right ones. It's just they're all bundled here and they need to be through here. I can see why you get interviews, but we need to spread the stuff out that is here into the rest of them. Front end dev. See, worked on the logistics handling, repairs, diagnostic claims, improved manufacturing assurance, developed a reverse logistics platform. This should be in the first bullet point. So this should be switched with this, I think. This is solid, actually, very good. And they probably won't go past this, but overall that's good. Do you have education? Yeah, that's solid. So yeah, I think the main thing is you bunched up too many keywords here, which I know is the opposite of what I usually say, but there's too many keywords here. They need to be spread out to the rest of these. And I think this is probably a better first sentence to hear, along with your formatting being slightly off, is the space between those. But regardless of that, I can see you getting interviews. So that's, yeah, that's... In addition, you should put your level of English, I guess, here. I do know that when you're searching in other countries, it is difficult to find the correct level. So that should also be here. But overall, this is not bad. I can see you getting jobs. I just don't know the France job market because that's not one I've worked in. So, yeah, good. Let's go to the next one. Another full stack resume. They have applied to 50 applications, so their ratio is 50 to 1, which is okay. It's not great. I kind of consider that like a C minus. It passes, but barely, unless you're like an intern or something, then it's probably like a B minus. They're focusing on roles involving computer vision and machine learning. So I'm going to need to, so basically it's going to be this if it's full stack, and then you're going to add a bunch of AI stuff. So that's basically the difference between them. All right, so I do not like this formatting. This is a nightmare to read. This should not be bolded. This should not be bolded. Please use my formatting. This makes it hard to read. This should be one sentence. You were there for, wow, 3 years, but that's fine. Research assistant. So utilized bokeh visual. What the hell? The large scale. I can tell you're way smarter than me. All right, utilize bokeh visualization and open layers to visualize large-scale geospatial data sets over Google Maps imagery, improving data accessibility and analysis for projects involving 400K data points. You're going to break your recruiter's brain. This may not be full stack. If you're looking for full stack, these are the keywords. TypeScript, JavaScript, CSS, HTML, Node, Angular, SQL, React, API, Cloud. Wrote Python scripts to automate. That's fine. Python is good. Reviewed 100 scientific papers on cutting edge. No, I don't need anything there. Cloud API is good. Okay, so your recruiter is going to hate you if they have to read this. From a pure formatting perspective, this isn't good. Please use the formatting on my website. Again, it's in the description below. In addition, you've been here for 3 years. I'm going to need more, and I don't see almost any of the keywords. I see Python, I see cloud, I see API, and computer vision and deep learning, which you're going for computer vision. I don't see nothing else. This is, you're over engineering it. The person who is reviewing your resume probably has trouble, like me. Again, I am not techs like that. I have recruited for tech people. I have sped up the amount of tech hires. I've recruited other tech people. I cannot code anything. If you say, here's a line of code in C, here's a line of code in Python, which is which, I would not be able to tell. But you don't have any of the keywords a recruiter is going to be looking for specifically for full stack. Now, if you're looking for not a full stack, that's different. But you put in full stack, so I have to judge it based on full stack. So I don't see anything I need. Again, nothing here. I don't see anything. Publications. You are incredibly smart. You've had publications. Again, SQL. This is what I'm getting for here. AI, Python. That's good. Flask. This is what I care about. I don't care about half of this. If you're looking for AI, there's going to be a little bit more AI keywords, but this fails as a full stack software engineer. All right. I don't know how else to say it. I wish I could give you something better, but this isn't good for full stack. Now, if you're doing specifically an AI based one, that's going to be different because those keywords are going to be different than the ones I have here, but you said full stack, so I have to judge it based on full stack. So your formatting's off. You barely have any of the keywords I need. I think I see Cloud API, Python, and these maybe. Yeah, I could not move forward with this. Like, this is solid. I think you should have this, but like, I need the basics, right? Like, recruiters are not looking at your resume and judging how good you are at the role. What they're looking for is that you meet the bare minimum qualifications to move you forward to an interview, and that is not what I see. I do not see the bare minimum qualifications. So I'm gonna need this stuff if you're actually going for full stack. If you're not, then I can't judge this based on that, but I don't know what else to judge it on. So I could not move forward with this. Yeah, does not work as a full stack resume. Your formatting's off. There's none of the keywords I'm looking for, and this sentence alone will break the recruiter's brain. And our brains are already very small, so not really. Recruiters actually have a really. I don't want to insult my people too much. The job is actually tough, but this will break it. So having done it for a very long time, this is not going to work. So that is it for this video. I wish I could end it on a happier note, but yeah, I can't move forward with this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to stop by my channel, you know, the Twitch one down there, I'd be glad to help you out and work on what to actually put as bullet points, because that's just kind of hard to do from a video recorded kind of thingy. So anyway, I will see you all on the next video. Bye.